Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Bounty Hunter series here in Elite Dangerous. In today's episode, we're going to do a quick and easy little bit of fighting in our ship today. We're just going to do this, we're going to do at least this assassinate this known pirate in our ship here, so we'll go ahead and accept that mission. And then if there's another, like, super easy one, because it's been, like I said, in the last episode, it's been a while since I've done this, so I don't really want to get too crazy until I feel comfortable doing this again. We'll do this guy 2. I think 2 is enough. So, that said, let's go ahead, excuse me, hop over into our transactions, grab this first target right here, and away we go. If you weren't here around for our last round of Bounty Hunter videos, we're flying the, geez, super loud. We're flying the the Cobra Mark 5. Whatever the newer one is. And in this one, we're using an all-frag cannon build. So let's get on our way and go find this. I'll bring you guys back when we're ready to go actually have a fight. Well, I don't know. I think for this video, since there's only 2 dudes, we'll go ahead and just do all of this in real time. Because while it would be efficient to do only like a 2 or 3 minute video because I cut out all the stuff in between, you kind of need to have a minimum length for this stuff, so I'll do my best to be as entertaining as I can be while we do this. But for these, I think usually we're looking for signal sources. I don't remember. Let's check the mission status here. Yeah, scan the nav beacon. Okay, so let's we'll go ahead and do that then. Let's go find the nav beacon. Where's that? Go ahead and get that set up as with our Super Cruise Assist. We'll full throttle until we get down to 4 seconds, because this close 4 seconds should be doable. Our Super Cruise Assist will do the auto drop or we can stop and fight this guy, because I think this is who we're looking for. So I'm just going to 0 throttle and submit to it. We'll fling ourselves back around. Our super maneuverability should allow us to get in behind this guy and just... He's not exactly as slouchy. Let me get my night vision turned on to make it a little bit easier to see him. Let's get him on here. Come on. Come on. I think we're going to get this guy. It's actually a little bit easier in these smaller ships to fight bigger guys because they can't ever get around a turn on you, but he's not so maneuverable that I can't stay on top of him. So we should be able to get him here pretty quick. If I can manage my closure rate with him, we should be okay. That takes care of him. Cool. Alright, moving on to the next one. We are looking for this guy here. And we'll boost on towards the next one. So, it's just that easy. If you have a ship that's super maneuverable like this, it's really hard for the enemies to get around you because I can turn way faster. And because I can turn way faster and I'm able to like rotate fast enough to get into a slot where they're basically just kind of rotating around me while I'm just turning towards them, then it makes it super easy to just go with fixed weapons to get maximum damage output. And especially if you're doing something like a frag cannon where you're basically shotgunning them to death and you have the ability and speed to do closure rates to the... Hold on, what do we have our... Okay. Hold on, I'll finish that point. And so, here we go. It's giving us the signal source right now, so we can go ahead and go do that. So, you know, this ship has the speed and maneuverability to make it to where you can pretty much just get right in on the guys. And if you, almost any ship you fight, unless it's something that is at least as maneuverable as you are going to be able to just kind of get slotted in behind them and just blast the crap out of them. And especially bigger ships, because yeah, they can boost away from you and sometimes they can turn around, but a lot of times they're just not going to be able to, they're just not going to be able to maneuver in a way that allows them to get around you. So, you know, you're vulnerable because if you get hit by something big like that, you're probably going to die after a couple of hits. But at the same time, if you're smart about it and you're able to quickly, you know, outmaneuver them and get into the right orientation with them, it's not that bad, and you can just grind them down until they're done. So let's get in here. We'll find our guy. We'll blast him down really quick. This time, this guy's not going to be... This is our guy. We get a head start on him because we get to just slot in behind him. There's nothing he can really do about it. So, just got to get our... And I just slow down when he gets above me like that to hopefully keep him from getting behind me. You gotta manage your thrust. Like, I don't want to overshoot him. It's just like flying in DCS and you're dogfighting. You gotta manage your closure rate really well. So he's gonna try to boost away from me now, and I'm just gonna full throttle. I have enough thrust that even him boosting away doesn't really let him get away. And then that's it. All right, cool. And so, yeah, now we can go back, turn in our mission. I know this was like a really short video, but like I said, it's been a while since I've done this, and I wasn't 100% sure how well that was going to go. So in the future, in future videos, we can try to do something a little bit more difficult when it comes to the ship combat. And then we can also, on our ground missions, now that I feel a little bit, you know, I needed an episode for each type. One ground video, one in-space video, just to kind of get the feel of it back again. And I think I'm okay now. So I can go fight anacondas and cutters and all that stuff, and it's fine. Because this ship is perfectly capable for NPCs anyways. Player versus player, they use different strategies. So obviously you're going to have a little bit more of a difficult time dealing with that because they actually have some kind of dynamic ability to do things. So, you know, if you're a PvP player, the strategies and stuff you watch me using, they're not going to be applicable to you because I don't really do PvP related stuff. So we'll try to slow down, and we'll manage our throttle so we can slot into that 7 seconds. I usually push it to 6 and then go to the 3/4 throttle while on Super Cruise Assist and let it bump back up to 7. With the smaller ships, you have to be you have to be very careful with your approach speed because you will overshoot if you bump it up to 5 seconds, bump it down to 5 seconds too soon. I generally like to wait to less than 20 light seconds for this ship at least, and then I'll bump it up into the 5-second range, and usually that gets me okay. You still have to manage your direction. The Super Cruise Assist is not accurate enough to keep you pointed straight at your destination, so you have to do a little bit of management to keep the pip right there, and the dot right there in the middle of it. And then I'm having some gravity stuff causing me to slow down a bit. But this is still faster than just, you know, using the Super Cruise Assist by itself with no additional bumping or anything like that. Or, you know, even if you're manually flying it to holding it at the 6 seconds, it's still going to take forever to, you know, get where you're trying to go. So that's the way that works. We're close enough to ask for a docking request, and then I believe this right here in front of us is our thing. So once I get within a few kilometers of the station, I'll start doing some maneuvering to slow myself down. We'll get our landing gear down, pull up, and get into our slot here. And that's it. So that's going to be it for today's video. Hopefully you guys had lots of fun. Be sure to click the like button, subscribe to help us reach 10,000 subscribers, join as a member for early access to videos, among other perks, or you can just leave YouTube's version of a tip with the thanks button. I also have PayPal and Patreon links for those of you who prefer to go that route, because some people do like to go outside of YouTube to help out channels. So that, oops, I didn't mean to do that one. So that option is there for your convenience. So again, thank you very much for watching. Be sure to come back for our next video, which will likely be some kind of ground mission, and I'll see you then.